Whoa. What's up with y'all out there? BossMack topsoil in the atmosphere. Look, kissing babies and shaking hands, man. Out here doing what the fuck I got to do out here to make it black, open, and you are now experiencing the world famous BossMack podcast. RNS, y'all. RN motherfucking S. Oh yes, today is a beautiful day. I'm happy as fuck to be up in here doing this. Y'all niggas already know how I get down. Nothing but good game when I come around. BossMack topsoil, y'all got to love the sound. Whoa. Yes, indeed. Here to give you what you need with speed. Real niggas always in the lead. What's up with y'all niggas out there? BossMack podcast is in full motion. The BossMack podcast is in full motion. Happy to be here, happy to be doing this. Y'all know how I get down. The show is always brought to you by BossMack Streetwear. You see I got on some BossMack Streetwear right now. You feel me? That good BossMack in Chinese, you know what I mean? You know, here vibing on a warm ass motherfucking night. Man, seem like I ain't been up here streaming, man, in a long ass motherfucking time, man. But I'm happy to be here, happy to be tapped in, man, you know. Forgive the absence if anybody noticed that the nigga was absent, you know what I'm saying? But I'm happy to be here right now. Shout out to the chat. Let the BossMack know where you tapping in from. I think I see Phil Brad over there already. Is that Phil Brad? Or am I tripping? No, I'm tripping. Maxwell, okay. Rico Cruz. Shout out to the chat. Let the BossMack know where you're tapping in from. Hit the like button on the way in, man. You know, we in here doing our thing. Feel me? In here doing our thing. Hit the like button on the way in. You know, happy to be here. Happy to be podding like a motherfucker, man. You know, it's a blessing and an honor to have a podcast and have one motherfucker listening. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say, really. You know what I mean? The show is brought to you by Dubs Organic Coffee Blend. Go through Dubs Organic Coffee Blend, 7962 Fountain Avenue in Hollywood, California, man. In Hollywood, California, a black, what is it? What do you call it? Afro-American man with a coffee shop in Hollywood, in a prime location around the corner from the Laugh Factory and the comedy store, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, you want to make a day of it, you know what I'm saying? Pick your bitch up, you know what I'm talking about? Pick your bitch up, stop by there, have some espresso like at about 4 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? Sit in the coffee shop, have some espresso, then shoot around the corner to the Laugh Factory or the comedy store, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. I always keep campaigning for that little hookup, man, so you could get to know your bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Also, the show is brought to you by BossMack. Give me a game if you need some game because you're struggling with your bitch out there. Holla at the BossMack topsoil, man. I got the reasonable rates. This great. in the description. You know, fuck with me on the gram. You know what I'm saying? Tap in. You know what I'm saying? We make it happen for you, man. I love chopping it up with the people, man. You know, ain't no cookie cutter game. It's game tailor made for you, based on you and what you going through. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna give you the game that I would give myself. You know what I'm saying? To help you get up out of that shit, cause I know how it is out there, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you, man. A lot of times, man. It be strong medicine, medication. It be strong medicine. You know what I'm saying? Nigga be like, damn, I really gotta do that to that bitch? Yes, you gotta banish that bitch. You gotta turn your back on that bitch like God did a devil. But anyway, man, holla at the BossMack Topsoil if you need some game, man. You know what I'm saying? I know how it is out there in these hard economic times. You feel me? Yeah. And let me see, what else do I have? Let's see, game, coffee, clothes. Yeah, fuck with BossMack, man. You know, it's a beautiful day, man. Going into the weekend, college football. Shout out to Deion Sanders, man, with the win over TCU. Real nigga coaching, man. I was against the move. I was against the move to Colorado, but hey, man, God bless a real nigga making waves in the NCAA, man. What's gonna happen, man? Oh my God. What if Deion go to the national championship with Colorado? What if they do that? Oh my God. It'll be a miracle. Get the likes up for the BossMack Topsoil. Get the likes up. Shout out to Deion Sanders, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I didn't even think about that, but the BossMack Topsoil was in Vegas last weekend, man. Shout out to Vegas, man. The BossMack Topsoil was in Vegas. Filming Game Kings 2, though. This is Game King 1. I was filming Game King 2. See, in Game King 1, I done had no beard or nothing, man. I had no beard. And now in Game King 2, I look like Rosebud right here and shit. I look like Rosebud around this motherfucker. But anyway, the BossMack was out there in Vegas filming Game Kings 2 with Lucario and Miles in the game, man. Shout out to them niggas, young niggas, doing their thing. That was a way out, like, experience for the BossMack Topsoil. I'm gonna keep it a buck. It was way out. You know what I'm saying? Because, we did like before and did like a little interview thing. You know what I'm saying? We did an interview where they sit down and ask BossMack a bunch of questions about the game and shit, different things. You know what I'm saying? And, but then we did a live thing. We did a live show. Like, that was live. That was wild shit right there. The BossMack was really out there freestyling. I could have did a lot better, I think, but the BossMack was out there freestyling, man. I thought it did okay, but I could have did spectacular. I could have did some spectacular shit in review. You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of, I don't know, man. I was just on vacation, kind of like. I was on some vacation type shit. You know what I'm saying? Really. Even though it was some business shit, a nigga was on some vacation type shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, just enjoying the aria, you know what I'm saying? And just kind of like floating around, eating and shit, and you know what I'm saying, doing tourists as a tourist, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to them niggas, Game Kings 2 coming out, man. I gotta holler at them and find out the details, but anyway, it's probably gonna be a while, but anyway, yeah, man, BossMack was in Vegas, man. You know what I'm saying? And it was weird out there too, man, because man, it started raining and storming out there. It started storming and raining and shit. I'm not used to Vegas doing that, man. Having rain and storming and shit and flooding. It started flooding and shit. You understand me? Nigga, roads flooding, flash flooding around that motherfucker. Had a flash. Nigga was in a flash flood like a motherfucker, man. Nigga was in a flash motherfucking flood like a motherfucker, man. Out there like going, goddamn Vegas, man. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But you know one thing I noticed, man, it was raining and shit and motherfuckers was still on the strip, man. The strip was still bracking. No matter what, they was out there in the rain. It didn't matter. Motherfuckers was moving. Shout out to Vegas, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them niggas, man. What else did I notice about Vegas that was way out? Besides the prices. That rain and shit was wild. That rain was wild. Get the likes up for the BossMack. Get the likes up for me, man. One time. Yeah, that shit was wild, man. Let me see. I want to say another motherfucker out there. I want to show some love to that I connected with. Let me see if I can find. Yeah, I think it's. Is it Zimis? $3D4 cigars. Yeah, shout out to $3D4 cigars, man. Shout out to $3D4 cigars. Bless the BossMack. Bless the BossMack with some cigars and shit. You feel me? With a cigar and shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even a cigar motherfucker, but, you know. They had the vibes going. Shout out to Stone. Is that Stoner's Committee? Shout out to Stoner's Committee. Shout out to Stoner's Committee, man. But yeah, what's the name of it? Make sure I get it right. 3D4 cigars. Yeah. They bless me, man. Yeah, man. I gotta start smoking cigars more and shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta start getting my cigar on. You feel me? But anyway, niggas in the nose. Niggas in a motherfucking nose. And my first nigga in the nose, man, I want to say congratulations to Blueface and shit. Shout out to Blueface. New son. Shout out to his new son, you know. It's a beautiful thing, life. You feel me? You know. His shit done came full circle. Full circle. I like the example of Blueface, man. Cause Blueface, man, I remember when he started all this out. I think it was the beginning of the pandemic when he had the house full of hoes and shit. And he was kind of presenting himself as like the pimping, like really like you know, this is the Blueface house and all these bitches gonna compete and I remember how Krishan stood out early, you know what I'm saying? I noticed the bitch early, you know what I mean? You know, she stood out early from the gate. I don't remember none of the other bitches. I just remembered her from the gate. And she rose to the top, man. She rose to the top, you know what I'm saying? She opened his nose up properly. What you saw, you got to see a textbook. You get to see a textbook case of a nigga who thought he had game, A nigga who thought he had game and control of the situation become intoxicated. He had to become intoxicated with the pussy, became over indulged into the pussy, and went along with the creation of the monster that he couldn't control. Not that she's a monster. I like her as a bitch, but you know, as a monster he can't control. Shout out to the growth and development. You know what I'm saying? A bitch just really bided her time, got in there, did her thing, became famous, got the baby. It's full circle now. It's full circle. Anything he does now, he look like bad guy. He look like a bad guy. Anything he does now, he just look like a bad guy. I'm waiting to see which one of his enemies is gonna help the bitch get to the next level, because the bitch is a hit away. Right now, I'm telling y'all, man, she a hit away. All she got to do is start getting back in shape. She do a song with Cardi B or some shit like that. Any one of these bitches, Sexy Red, nigga, it's over. It's over, nigga. It's over. It's over. Shout out to the chat. Modern day Jezebel. Stimu stick. Damn, I can't. Get the likes up. Yeah, man. I mean, you know what? I can't even really say a bitch is a Jezebel because I can't say a bitch is a Jezebel because Jezebel in the Bible, when you look at Jezebel in the Bible, she was controlling Ahab and having Ahab go above and beyond on the extracurricular gangster shit and savage shit. You understand me? With the influence of pussy. I just feel like Krishan is a bitch that looked at Blueface and just realized that she could get his nose open with her pussy, got his nose open with the pussy the way he became addicted to the pussy. He thought he was in control of the pussy. See, this is a classic case of a nigga who thought he was in control of the pussy. A nigga thought he was in control of the situation. But see, you really addicted to the pussy. And see, everything get reversed when the bitch achieved the goal of pregnancy. Once she achieved pregnancy, it's over. You feel me? Like, now she done already, and during she did the unprecedented where she made herself more famous than the nigga in the process of getting the baby. So now it's a wrap. You feel me? And I love the move. I love the move. The bitch sprint to Baltimore to be, you know, surrounded by her peoples, and then the baby come to the planet surrounded by her peoples. You feel me? That was beautiful. I like that. I like that strategy right there. That's a good strategy right there, see? You know what I'm talking about? That's a good strategy. You understand me? Nice and surrounded by the people. You know what I'm saying? By family, strong. You know what I'm saying? The baby come here into them vibes of that family. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's already, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, this bitch is a hit away. He made a dangerous mistake in thinking that he could control a bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to New Life. and the bitch went full circle. It's a full circle, man. Full circle win for a bitch. Full circle win. Full circle win. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was mad at me because I said that, you know, Krishan was a star. You know what I'm saying? As evidence. See, a nigga, see, he thought he could wave a magic wand over any bitch and turn a bitch into a star, but you can't do that. It's only certain bitches can turn into stars. You feel me? And see, he found that out. See, he waved the wand over Krishan and she turned into a star. See, he waved a wand over his baby mama. She's not gonna turn into no star because she don't got it. You know what I'm saying? Every bitch don't got it. Red Flags and Wishful Thinking. That's the name of the podcast. See, the name of the podcast title was inspired by Blueface. Red Flags and Wishful Thinking. He saw the red flag, and then he was wishful thinking. And see, wishful thinking is you wishfully thinking that you can control the situation, but you can't control the situation. You wishful thinking. Wishful thinking and red flags, they right there. Anyway, shout out to the chat though. Yeah, man, shout out to the chat, man. Let me see. Let me keep it moving through here, man. Like I said, we just catching up, man. Shout out to the Vegas run, man. Shout out to the Vegas run. A nigga be needing to get away sometime, man. A nigga be like, work. Nigga need to get away. All right, let me see right quick. Another nigga in the news. Now, I wanna let me see. All right, let me pull up this shit, man. I saw this shit right here. I should have went up like a little earlier, man. Shout out to okay, man. Let me see. All right, wait, let me pull this up right here. Hold up. This right here. Okay, this right here. I thought this was some good shit right here. This is some good game, man, for niggas right here. I saw this. Shout out to that $5, Kenny Blanco. Shout out to Kenny Blanco for that $5, man. Hold on, let me pull this out. Now I saw this, and this is why really, like, I always say, man, you gotta vet your bitches, man. Like, you really gotta vet your bitches. Let me play this.
Pretty crazy.
So you faked bruises, you faked shit, and then you just made like an exaggeration story, and then
On their on his kids.
yeah.
Like, so yeah, it was really bad because I was like, I felt so bad about it. I called like child services on this one. I called child services on my ex because he pissed me off, and then I was like, yeah, I'm done with this person, whatever, like, you know, cheater, fucking piece of shit, lies about dumb shit. He had kids. I called child services on his ass, and I like fabricated everything and like said certain things, and they like went to the door and like there was a whole process. Like I don't even know if the children's aid worker still visits them, but she probably does, because what I sent, like the way I AI'd that shit, you know, like real AI shit, like fake bruises type shit.
Be careful, fellas. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
So you fake bruises, you fake shit, and then you just.
And they came and they were like, oh, like we're seeing stuff that your kids are being abused, you know, you could lose your kids. And I was just like, that sucks.
That's.
Yeah, should have been nicer to me, bitch. Then they came and they were like, oh, like we're seeing stuff that your kids are being abused, you know, you could lose your kids. And I was just like, that sucks.
That's.
See, like I said, man, like you gotta vet your bitches, bro. Like, you never know, man. Niggas underestimate bitches, man. You know, I find that they're you know, like, I mean, look at this bitch. I mean, she looks like a cool bitch. It doesn't seem like she has to go to that length right there, you know, just because a nigga had another bitch, or he told a lie, or he fucked another bitch. You gonna get the nigga kids taken away from him? You know what I'm saying? I just thought that was interesting. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, you know what I'm saying? You gotta vet your bitches, man. You gotta vet your bitches, man. You know, niggas be like, BossMack, you don't want to do one night stands and shit. I don't know, man. I be nervous, man. I don't want to. I can't figure a bitch out in a moment like that, man. I need a little bit more time, man, to catch a bitch in some shit, bro. Like, I need to ask a bitch some questions, man. You know what I'm talking about? I need to ask a bitch some questions. Get the likes up for the BossMack topsoil. Okay, another nigga in the news. Shout out to BG, free. BG is free. You know what I'm saying? I know that don't really have nothing to do with the game, but, you know. Shout out to BG, man. 11 years in the penitentiary. I know that must have been, you know, I wonder if he could, if he got action on, I wonder if he got some action on having a career, man. You know, he looked kind of weird there. I'm not trying to sound negative. Niggas looked a little bit weird, you know what I'm saying? But how you expect a nigga to look coming out doing, you know what I mean? But shout out to BG. You know what I'm saying? And I want to say, shout out to Puffy, too, man. Shout out to Diddy, man. Another nigga in the news giving niggas they publishing back. When I was in Vegas last weekend, I seen Diddy was performing at Dre's. I thought about it for a second, like, damn, should a nigga go see Diddy? Hell no, I ain't going to see no motherfucking Diddy. But I thought about it. Diddy was at Dre's. Get the likes up for the BossMack. Get the likes up. All right, let me see right here. Let me pull up another nigga. Oh yeah, man. Steve Harvey in the news. Steve Harvey. They say that Steve Harvey wife have cheated on him. And it's with two dudes. Steve Harvey. I don't know if y'all heard about that. Shout out to Steve Harvey though. You know what I'm saying? Steve Harvey's, I don't know if this is real. I don't know if this is real, but it seems to be real. Steve Harvey. Damn. She look good too, man. That bitch look great, bro. That bitch look great. Damn. That bitch look great. Will he have to give over some paper? Is it a bad look? Is it bad, really? What can you do? Is it a bad look for Steve? Is it a bad look? I know Steve has some side bitches. I know Steve got some side bitches too. Come on, man. Huh? How did it get out? How did that get out? How did they find out about this? Is this real? It just makes Steve look bad because he had that book. He put that book out. That book. See, by him putting that book out, see, you know what I mean? Like, damn, man, and Lori Harvey putting in all that work, that just make it look bad. You know. When you get finessed by a bitch, it just make you look bad, man. You gotta be like, you know, it's embarrassing, man, the finesse. You know what I mean? As an old nigga, how do you protect yourself from the finesse? How do you do that? How do you protect yourself from the finesse? How do you do that? How do you do that? Get the likes up for the BossMack. How do you protect yourself from the finesse? You know what I mean? Steve Harvey gotta be on the road. Millions of dollars. What can you do? Is this a bad look for Steve? Is it a bad look? Is it embarrassing? See, if he didn't write that book, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Steve Harvey, man. She a bad bitch, man, Marjorie. Is that her name, Marjorie? Let me see. She look good. What's her name? Marjorie. Man, she look good. She look kind of good, man. I don't know how old that bitch is, man. You know what I'm saying? Should he divorce a bitch? If it's true, it's not a good look. I know, man, like, she look good though, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. She look really good, man. She probably look better than Lori in her prime. I think she look better than Lori. You know what I'm saying? I think this bitch look better than Lori, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, can he replace her with a better bitch? Can he get a better bitch? See, that's the thing. Can you get a better bitch, or will it be worse? Will it be worse? What can you do? Get the lights up at the BossMack. Wishful thinking and red flags. Was Steve Harvey wishful thinking fucking with this bitch right here? Was he wishful thinking? Was Steve Harvey wishful thinking? I don't know, man. Was he wishful thinking? No real kids with the bitch. Letting the other kids get the name and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like pucker they lives.
Let me grab this link. Y'all get the likes up for me, man. Let me see if I can post this. Man. Let me see. All right. I'm finna, another nigga in the nose. What about these Obama gay rumors, man? What's going on, man? What's going on? Why is they doing that? Why is they trying to shame the first black president, man? Why are they doing that? Why are they doing that, man? What's going on, man? What's going on? Why is Tucker Carlson interviewing a weirdo? You know what I'm saying? Why is that happening? What's going on? I feel like Obama need to come out and say something, man. I feel like you need to come out and be like, what the fuck is wrong with these motherfuckers, man? What's going on, man? They trying to shame Obama. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it, man. I don't know, man. What's going on, man? But Tucker Carlson is like kind of like ashamed. He been shamed, so his credibility ain't really up. But it's still the fact that he's trying to shoot the shot, though. You know what I'm saying? You know. I don't know, man. I'm not feeling it, man. But anyway, Obama gay rumors, man. Dude just said, man, Tucker Carlson, man. I kind of want to show that, but then again, you know, I don't know, man. Get the lights up. All right, another nigga in the nose. I saw some sucker shit. You know, I don't know. I kind of thought that this was like, I didn't think it was real, man. The policeman getting in the car with the bitch. I didn't think that was real, man. I was like, is that real? Is that real? Is a policeman really out in the open getting in the car with a bitch? He thinks that's okay? Wow. He's really getting in the car with a bitch? Jesus Christ. Where's that at? Let me find that, man. I think it was like twice, too. Getting in the car with a bitch outside. That thirsty. You that thirsty? It ain't no alternative? We can't figure out no way to hide. We can't pull this off no other kind of way. I'ma just pull over right here and it's gonna go up and nobody, let me see if I can find that shit. Where that shit at? Damn, I can't find that shit. I know they sent it to me, man. I'm supposed to have it queued up. I'm supposed to have that shit queued up. Man, let me see. Wait a minute, let me see. Wait a minute, hold up. Let me see. Alright. Damn, I can't find that shit. Oh well. But yeah, I know y'all heard about that. The policeman that got in the car with the bitch, man. Man, like, is it that bad? Is it that serious? Is it that serious? Is it that serious? Is it that serious? Nigga like, fuck it, man. Fuck this job. Fuck everything. I need my dick sucked right now. Fuck it, man. Fuck it. Shout out to that nigga that broke out of prison too, man. I had posted that on the I had posted that on the BossMack podcast Instagram page. Shout out to that nigga that broke out of jail though, man. On some Mission Impossible shit, man. I don't know, man. I wonder can this nigga stay free? I wonder how long can he maintain his freedom? How long can he maintain his freedom? Mr. 1950 in the building. Mr. 19. Shout out to Mr. 1950, man. Shout out to that nigga, man. I forgot to say shout out to that nigga, man. That nigga had me laughing like a motherfucker, man. It was up. It was up in that motherfucker, man. Yeah. Shit, I'm smoking my what's the name of this cigar? What's the name of this motherfucking cigar? Shit, man. What's the nigga name? Shit. Yeah, 3D4 cigars. Shout out to 3D4 cigars. I don't even be smoking cigars. But shout out to this nigga that escaped from prison. May he be able to eat and eat and live good while he's on the run. If they ain't already got him, shout out to that nigga. See, at least you could see from watching this motherfucker do this. You gotta be in shape out here, man. Make sure you in shape because you never know. You might have to do some shit. You understand me? You know. On top of having to fight. On top of having to fight, you know what I'm saying? And let me give y'all niggas a good hack for fighting, man. Make sure you make sure you get them miles up running, man. Make sure you get them miles up running so you can have that good stamina, man. So you got that good stamina, just in case, man. Good stamina, just in case. You know? Because these niggas got about 5 swings out here before they exhausted. Blessings. Yeah. Shout out Mr. 1950. Yeah. Yeah. That's what's up, man. All right. Let me see. Let me get on some more game. I saw some more sucker shit. I was driving out to Vegas. When I drove out to Vegas, I was thinking about the last time I drove out. One of the times I drove out to Vegas, not the last time, but one of the times I drove out to Vegas. I remember me and I think me and Courtney Love. I know y'all remember Courtney Love. Me and Courtney Love, I think we had went out there for the you know, the what they call that shit, the magic show, or what the fuck was that? Anyway, man, the trade show out there. We was on our way to the trade show, and we was rolling out there, and I remember the whole way we was driving out there, man. The whole way we was just smoking weed and listening to Timmy Turner. Listening to Timmy Turner, Designer, man. Listening to the matter of fact, a nigga was listening to the whole Designer album. Balance in the building. The pimpin' came through and blessed the BossMack blessings. I appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate you. That's an inspiration to the BossMack. That nigga stay dripping, man. Stay dripping. Yes, indeed. I seen the Louboutins. What's up with it? Yeah, man. I remember on the way to Vegas, man, nigga was just bumping Designer and shit. And I was thinking about that, man, how hot Designer was at that time. Timmy Turner, nigga, we was just playing that shit back to back. Didn't even know what the fuck the lyrics was. Just Timmy Turner. He been wishing for a burner. Kill everything walking. I don't know what the fuck that nigga was saying, man, but we was fucking with that. We was fucking with Designer. Don't do sucker shit. Don't do drugs. I don't know what drugs it is that make you want to jack off on a plane in front of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? What drug is that? Stay away from that drug, man. It is too many sucker drugs out here, man. I just don't understand, man. What in your mind, what did you know what I'm saying? I can't help but think that he thought that maybe when he jumped up and pulled his dick out that a bitch was gonna see it and get excited and wanna fuck him. See, that might have been in his imagination. I'm just making up shit for Designer. I don't know what the fuck going on with me. Shout out to Designer, y'all. Yeah. All right. Let me keep it moving. Let me see. I want to say, another nigga in the news. Hey, man. Okay, man. I got to speak on this nigga, man. Now, you know. This nigga right here. Brother Polite, the downfall of Brother Polite. Brother Polite, convicted of aggravated child abuse. Man, listen, man. I remember when I first seen this nigga, man, I was like, okay, he's a revolutionary, right? I gave him, okay, I said, okay, all right. He's a revolutionary. And then this nigga did an appearance at Long Beach, stayed around the corner right here from where I'm at Long Beach State, charging the Black Student Union, invited that nigga. And I was gonna go check that shit out. But I was like, man, I cannot pay this nigga. Ain't no way I'm finna pay this nigga. It gotta be some free shit. But anyway, that nigga did that shit up at Long Beach State. That shit went up. It was packed. Motherfuckers was out there. I was like, damn. But the thing that blew my mind the same as with all these niggas, man. Like, well, I ain't gonna say all these niggas. I say like that other nigga. It was another nigga that just got popped. I can't remember his name. It was another nigga. 3 God. Yeah, 3 God or some shit like that. 6 God or what? I don't know. I forgot. 3 God or some shit like that. Chat, let me know if I'm tripping. But anyway, when I seen Polite with his bitches, right? When I seen Polite with his bitches, and it looked like he cared too much about pussy. Now, it's one thing to see a nigga with multiple bitches, right? But when I see you with multiple bitches and it look like you on some porn star shit, it look like you on some, it look like you salivating and shit. I see you with a bitch and you look like you salivating. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this nigga weird right here. Brother Polite gave me a weird vibe from the guy. I was like, look how he acting with these bitches. That shit is weird. That's all. That was the clue I had. That was the only clue. That was the clue I had. I'm like, this nigga is weird right here, bro. This nigga is weird. You know what I'm saying? He talking the talk, but he weird. Shout out to the conscious community. I know it's only a certain amount of motherfuckers that's like this out there. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I know it ain't all the motherfuckers, but, you know. I always knew he was weird. For real. I always knew it. Get the likes up of the BossMack. And see, I don't even know in what dimension a motherfucker already... See, motherfuckers be having insatiable taste, man. Motherfuckers be thirsty, insatiably thirsty. Nigga already got 4, 5 bitches right here, but nigga need another bitch. And then we gotta, man. Motherfuckers be weird, man. The game will save you, man. Game will save your life. Don't be a sucker like this. Come on, man. Come on, man. Could have used all that energy for good instead of sucker shit, man. Man, I'm just happy to be here with y'all right now, man. Happy to be doing this, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. Red flags and wishful thinking, man. You know what I'm saying? Inspired by Blueface, you feel me? Wishfully thinking that he could control a bitch. Red flags and wishful thinking. I saw this on my people's page, PG Gravity. Shout out to PJ Gravity. Shout out to PJ Gravity from Barson. I gotta have that nigga back on here ASAP, man. A real good contributor, man. Always bringing good information. And I saw this. I was inspired by this post right here, you know. So let's take a look at this. Now, see.
Should be a law. If you embarrass your spouse in public, that should be automatically grounds for breakup. Nah, bro. Hey, I know my girl called me dumb. You feel me? But at least she make me feel good about my dumbness. Do you see how she was sounding?
Okay, let's watch this.
This is one on me. He's freaking dumb.
Oh, no.
This is one on me. He's so dumb.
I want y'all to just take this in. That's my guy.
I'm sick of this, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, I think it should be a law. If you embarrass your spouse in public, that should be automatically grounds for breakup. Nah, bro. Hey, I know my girl called me dumb. You feel me? But at least she make me feel good about my dumbness. Do you see how she was sounding?
Let's look at this one more time.
This is one on me. He's
Now, see, this really. Now, see, the Blueface really inspired the name of this show. But this too, like red flags and wishful thinking right here. You see what I'm saying? See, like something like that I just showed. Something like that, right? You see, the BossMack topsoil is the kind of motherfucker. See, this is the kind of motherfucker I am. See, everything could have been good. Everything could have been good leading up to that. We could have had everything could have been great, right? You know what I'm saying? It could have been a sunny day. We had been making plans about the future. Everything good. It's a baby on the way, all of that. But if a bitch would have said those words like that in front of people about me, I would have took it to the deep core and stood on business and fired a bitch for that. That would have really been the end right there. You see how I go from 0 to 60 in no time, nigga, immediate. We could have been in love before that. It's all love, the love feelings. You know what I'm saying? Everything good. But if a bitch would have disrespected me like that, if she would have played, see, that's catching a glimpse. That's the red flag. That's the red flag. If you ignore that red flag, how you gonna ignore that red flag? You wishful thinking. You wishful thinking after that. You wishful. After you see that red flag like that, you saw that, everything after that was, oh man, I hope everything work out. I hope it's good. I hope this bitch just don't just destroy me. I hope this bitch don't. I love her so much. She's such a sweet bitch. She's so nice. After you see that, you know what I'm saying? If you my friend, if that was my homie and I saw that, definitely after all the festivities was over, I'd have to be like, hey man, I saw that right there, that thing right there. That thing right there. I saw that. I know you saw that, right? I'm just saying, I know you in love. I know you're in love. I would now. See, man, I'm a fucked up ass person, man. When I think about it, man, because see, I can't get past that type of shit right there. I can't get past that type of shit. I can't get past that type of shit. Y'all niggas could get, maybe y'all could get by that type of shit. I can't 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 get by that type of shit. You feel me? Hey, I was thinking, man. I was just thinking, man. I was at an event. You know what I'm saying? I was at an event, and one of my ex-bitches invited me to this event. You know what I'm saying? Force a nigga to come, man. They force a nigga. I can't explain to you how ex-bitch forced me to come to an event. But I was forced to come to an event, right? So I'm at this event, and, you know, a bitch got up there and was doing a speech about something. And a bitch started crying, right? Now, me being me, BossMack, my thought process is, look at this bitch up here doing this dramatic bullshit, fake crying, you know, This bitch. Look at this bitch. And then another nigga, you know. Take your time, baby. Take your time, baby. Get it out. It's gonna be all right. I was like in the complete opposite. I was in the thought process of, look at this bitch. This bitch, oh my God, this bitch up here putting on the extras, and this nigga was over here like, it's gonna be all right, baby. Be strong. I'm like, man, this bitch. So I was reflecting on that. I was like, damn, man, man. I'm a shitty ass motherfucker. But anyway, shout out to these cigars right here, man. Get the likes up for the BossMack tonight, man. In here chopping it up with y'all niggas, man. All right. Like I said, man, red flags and wishful thinking, man. Catching a glimpse of some bullshit and acting like you did not see it. Whoo! AFI Kingdom. AFI Kingdom, what's up with it? Real ass Oakland nigga, man, right there, man. AFI Kingdom is a real Oakland nigga, man. Shout out to that nigga, man. I meant to tell that nigga that when I seen him. I was like, oh, this nigga's an Oakland nigga for real right here, man. I fuck with them Oakland niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? You know. Get the likes up for the BossMack, man. We just vibing in here tonight, man. Slow motion, man. I ain't did no live since I got back from Vegas, man. I can't believe it, man. Shit been wild since I got back, man. I had so much weird bullshit happen. Man, so much weird bullshit has happened, man. I can't, man. But we still doing our thing right here, boy. We still vibing. We still on here. Delivering some game tonight. All right, let me see. How long I been talking? Oh shit, an hour. God damn, it didn't even seem like that long. Shit, man. All right, hold up. All right. I went through all of that. Okay. Let's do a reader listener email. Reader listener email, man. Yeah, nigga. Let's do one. Let's do one. Okay. All right. Are we ready? Swipe Lee. How was Miami? Shit, I don't know. I didn't go to Miami, man. How was Miami? Shit, I wish I knew. I don't know. I was in Vegas, though. Vegas was lit. I mean, you know, Vegas was wet and lit. It was all right, though, man. Vegas was all right, though, man. It was bitches. I can say that, man. It was bitches. It was bitches at my hotel. It was bitches at the Aria, man. God damn, man. It was a beautiful thing, man. I was like, shit, man. Yeah, man. It was cold out there, man. You know, I'm gonna say this, man. The BossMack have, you know, I have some type of, I just like the desert, man. I just love the desert, man. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, that's one thing I really like about Vegas. That make me want to get a house out there, man. You know, while we was out there, niggas was shooting some shit in a gated community. So I was really kind of like, while we was over there shooting, I was really feeling the vibes, man. You know, just, you know, hanging out in front of the house, you know, smoking weed outside. You feel me? Like just the desert atmosphere. You know, I never really do that in Vegas. Like be outside in the residential area smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of enjoying the desert atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? I really like. It's like a different type of vibe. But I can't stay there though, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a nigga can only be there for like a little amount of time and gotta hurry up and come back. But I like the desert feeling, man. It's just a beautiful feeling. And I also, man, I know a lot of niggas probably against this because a lot of my niggas, you know, they do the Vegas run. Niggas like to fly and shit, you know what I'm saying? Niggas will catch a flight to Vegas real fast, you feel me? But, you know, the BossMack topsoil, man, I don't know what it is, man, but, hey, man, I love the, that drive, man. I love that drive to Vegas at, like, leaving at about 4 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Leaving about 4 in the morning, and you know, when you leave at 4 in the morning, you just beat all the morning traffic through the guts of LA, and you get out there and you hit you get out there past Victorville at about, you know, you probably be an hour and a half into it. You know what I'm saying? You get past Victorville in that desert right there, and the sun get to coming up. You know what I'm saying? You get all them colors, man. The desert be looking good, man. The nigga, I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. A nigga got to keep the camera close and be ready to hop out and take a picture or some shit, man. I'm telling you, man. I be having to control myself. I'm not even no photographer like that. But the BossMack will be, you know, man, you know, I'm weird, man. I see a cactus and shit and be like, let me pull over and get a shot of that right there, man. You know, I know that sound weird and shit. But anyway, I like that drive, man. It goes so fast. I know it's like about 4 hours. But it goes so fast. It goes so fast. I'm telling y'all my routine for when I travel like that out there. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, like when you get out there past Victorville, Barstow type shit, you know what I'm saying? Get past Barstow. You pull over the rest station right in there, man. Then you wanna smoke then you wanna hit the blunt right in there. Hit the blunt right in there. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it's a couple of you know, you hit the Starbucks coming out of Victorville. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I'm on one. You know what I'm saying? Flying. You know, I'm describing the ride. I'm on one, buzzing off the espresso, then hit the weed, and then come on in. Man, it was a good ride, man. I ain't gonna even lie, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even lie, man. One of my a letdown I did have though, man. I wanted to go to Fleming's for the steak. I wanted to go to Fleming's, and you know, traffic was so lit on the strip that I just didn't even feel like really getting into the traffic like that. You know, it was vicious. It was vicious. You know what I'm saying? So I went to the steakhouse in the Aria. And of course, you know, the BossMack got a video of that, you know what I'm saying? Because everywhere I eat at, I'm filming that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's my shit now. You know, y'all know that everywhere I eat at, I'm filming that shit, and I'm telling the truth. That's gonna be the thing. That's the thing about when you see me eating, I'm gonna tell the truth, good or bad. I got some bad ones coming out soon. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm telling the truth. But anyway, I went to the steakhouse in the Aria. You know, I can't remember the name of it, but it was a nice spot. You know what I'm saying? I started to go ahead and get a tomahawk. You know what I'm saying? Get a cowboy and do a tomahawk. But I was like, look, I had to perform the next day. I knew I was gonna be doing like the live performance type thing. And I didn't want to be like too heavy. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be light. You know what I'm saying? So I could, do my thing. You feel me? Get the lights up for the BossMack tops on. But Vegas was all right, though, man. Besides them flash floods and shit that they was having, man. They was having flash floods and shit. You know what I'm saying? And some of the streets was flooded in there. I'm talking about up to the door type shit. You know I'm talking about? Random shit. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to them niggas, man. They had a lot, man. That shit was brazy, man. Ooh, shit, I almost choked. Shout out to Steve the Dean, AFI International, the real Mr. 1950, man. Them niggas, man, it was funny, man. Them niggas had me rolling, man. That shit was funny as shit, man. I can't even explain. You know what I'm saying? I guess y'all had to see that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit was funny. But anyway, reader, listener, email, shit, man. I done got all distracted and shit. Reader, listener, email. Y'all got together and didn't do a stream. Yeah, we did it was a live stream there. They did a live stream. I don't know where that motherfucker is, though. But we didn't do a sit down one. Nah, we didn't do a sit down one. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It didn't even seem like it was time for that shit. That shit went so fast. It was like a nigga got into town, linked up with them niggas, ate, rested that night. You feel me? And the next day was interviews and shit. And them interviews, man, I don't know. They took a lot of energy out of nigga, man. And then that night, then Saturday night, nigga ate, rested. Then the next day it was the live shit, and they live streamed that. So, then after that, the nigga was like, I had to get on the road and get the fuck back, beat the traffic. You know what I'm saying? BossMack don't be having energy like that, man. I gotta pace out the energy. You feel me? Like, that shit was wild. Get the likes up on nigga. Alright, reader, listener, email. Alright, reader, listener, email. Let me bust down one. Here we go. Follow me now. Alright. A nigga from San Fernando Valley writes to BossMack. He say, BossMack, I'm a long time listener to the pod. I'm a 29-year-old nigga with one older bitch on the team that has been blessing me with much oblation plus travel abroad. She even sucked my dick at the Eiffel Tower. We've been together for almost a year. I met the bitch at Equinox Gym. My bro told me that was a good spot to meet cougar bitches, and I did. Now the bitch is 41 and she looks 30. She always pulls up at my crib. I never go to her crib and stay long. She has a 17-year-old daughter and a 5-year-old daughter with different baby daddies. Her Her older daughter's pops is a rich white dude that don't give a fuck, and her youngest daughter's baby daddy is still around, pressing my bitch hard. She told me she hasn't fucked him in 2 years. But recently I found out that he has a key to her house and he pulls up whenever he wants to. What are your thoughts on this, BossMack? All right. Yeah, man. My thoughts is that's still his bitch. You feel me? Y'all sharing the bitch. You feel me? You the young dude and he's the old dude. You feel me? And you know what I'm saying? Be careful. Y'all sharing a bitch. Now, if you coming up, you winning, just keep winning, man, and stay out the way, man. I suggest you stay out the way. I suggest you don't go over there. I know you probably in your feelings and shit and whatever, but, you know, shit be complicated. Don't worry about it. Just don't go over the bitch house. Remember that you a young nigga. Make sure you winning in this. You know, she definitely is winning. She's winning because she's getting a good youthful energy out of you, and she probably getting the resources out of baby daddy. You feel me? So make sure you stay out the way, and if you know what I'm saying, you know, and don't worry about if he got a key or not. Just stay out the way. Don't worry about being over there. You know what I'm talking about? And you know, be thankful for what you get and be careful, nigga, and don't die. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you never know, man. Baby daddy might lose his mind and, you know what I mean, want to do retribution on you, man. You got to be careful, man. You got to be careful, man. These older bitches be slick, man. You know, you know what I'm saying? The young niggas feel like they winning because they getting their dick sucked and they get a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? They get a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? But see, that's a bitch that you can't control. You definitely can't control that bitch. You just receiving what you can. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah. All the old bitches be going in the reverse like that. They be bad bitches, and then they hit like mid-30s, and then they start going backwards like Kim Kardashian did, you know. They all do the pattern, go backwards, you know, try to, you know, get that. They need that energy up out you, man. That's why you gotta have your hand out. You gotta have your hand like this, man, as a young nigga fucking with them bitches like that, man. I'll just be getting drained, man, and I ain't, you know, I'm just saying. Let's do another reader, listener, email. Let's do another one. Let's get it. Now, this one is highlighting the fact that we always, I notice, man, a lot of niggas lose track of this, man. But we always gotta be mindful of confrontations, manly confrontations that can occur. You know what I'm saying? And this is a fascinating thing I noticed too, specifically with shit like Ubers and Lyfts and shit right here, man. Now let me flow and glow. See, this is why I think, like, I'm gonna say this, man. I know this is gonna sound brazy, right? But I feel like whenever you get into a Uber or a Lyft with a bitch, right? As a man, if you do that, you need to get in and you need to establish that you the nigga with some authority in here right now. You know what I'm saying? And try to control the situation, because I noticed that some shit could go left in the Uber or the Lyft. Now let me flow and glow right here. A nigga from Santa Ana writes to BossMack. He say, BossMack, here's my situation. I'm a 33-year-old welder at an oil refinery. I make good chicken. Life is good. Now I'm a kind of skinny nigga out here, and I'm almost short at 5'10", but I'm taller than my bitch. Me and my bitch just went on a little getaway to Vegas a couple weeks ago. When we came back, we took a Uber black from the airport. The driver was a nigga that looked like he just got out the pen, and it was like the nigga was mad that he had to pick me up. The ride was fucked up. My bitch asked him to cut on the AC because it was hot as fuck. The nigga waved her off twice until I had to go big and yell at bro, my guy, can we get some AC? Then the nigga said it was broke like it was my fault. The nigga refused to follow any directions I tried to get a nigga to get to the crib quicker. When we got to my crib, I'm taking out the luggage and this nigga approaches my bitch because she ordered the ride and said, make sure you leave me a 5-star rating in a damn near hostile tone. My bitch was like, I wish I could give you a -5 stars for that hot ass ride. I ran up and old boy looked like he wanted to take off on me. Then he was like, it's okay, I'm on the clock, I'm out. I felt like he low-key punked me in front of my bitch. My bitch was irritated the rest of the night, and on God, I feel like that episode affected our relationship. I hope y'all understood that there. He had an episode with his bitch in the Uber, and he felt like the nigga punked him in front of his bitch, and he felt like it changed their relationship. I would say that you probably had some more episodes like that to where a bitch was looking at you kind of sideways, and that was just one more episode to compound it from a bunch of other episodes. And, you know, hey, man, you know, yeah, that could happen. I feel like we got to be mindful of how we appear, you know what I'm saying, to bitches. Like, you can't appear like you don't have situations under control. You know, bitches is checking to see if, you know, they checking to see if the security is good. Is security okay? Is the security okay? Is security in question? See, if the security is in question, it's a problem. You feel me? You know, that's why bitches love gangsters, because security ain't in question. You know? It's a trip that you have to be prepared to be ignorant at the drop of a dime. Like, you have to be like, when you with a bitch, especially a bad bitch, you got to be thinking like some shit might go left at any time. You just got to be on that type of time. It ain't peaceful. When you out with a bad bitch, you could look peaceful, but it ain't peaceful. You got to be vigilant. You got to be ready for like any little shit like that. It's like niggas want to fuck with you. Like sometimes, like you with a bad bitch, and you look like you shouldn't have a bad bitch. Niggas want to fuck with you because of that. Nigga mad he gotta pick you up. I gotta pick this nigga up from the airport with this bad bitch. Shit, before I went to the penitentiary, I was doing my thing. It would be me. It would normally be me flying in with a bad bitch, and he would be picking me up. This is some bullshit. And in his fantasy, he want to take it out on you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be mindful of them little confrontations, man. You gotta be ready to go big on a nigga at the drop. Pistol Gordon, you did right. Don't entertain smoke where you live. He knows where you. Yeah. Facts. But, you know, it's still like, you know, you can't, like the man, you just can't get punked in front of your bitch though, man. You have to damn near anticipate that might happen. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's how I feel. You gotta anticipate it and finesse it. You know what I'm saying? Of course we don't want to have drama, but we don't want to look like we don't want to look like we wasn't prepared for drama either though, like, cause now, you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know, man. It's difficult, man. You know. Especially when a nigga is in the wrong too. Like, I always try to be like using the power of right. You know what I'm saying? Like, so in a situation like that, we got Uber Black. AC's supposed to be working, man. You know what I'm saying? You know. Cut on the AC. You feel me? You know. Let's do good business here, man. We ain't doing good business. Niggas' tones is hostile in this motherfucker. What's going on, man? You know. Hey, man. I don't know. Maybe I just know how to talk to niggas. I be thinking about that too. A lot of niggas don't know how to talk to niggas, man. That just right the ship. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we got to remind each other that we all men here, and let's have some respect. We paying good money for you to get us from the airport in luxury. You know what I'm saying? You know, let's have that like I was a white man. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's look out for me, bro. Shout out to these cigars too, man. How long I been talking? Get the lights up for the BossMack, man. I'm just in here, man. I'm just in here vibing late night. Late night, man. Late night pod, man. Late night pod, man. You know, doing the best I can for y'all niggas. Let me see right quick what else I got. What else do I got up here? I've been talking how long? Hour and a half. Hour and a half. Damn. Let me see. Hopefully it be some some good clips out of this right here, and I'm thinking we coming back tomorrow too. Fuck that. We got to come back tomorrow. You know how I feel about Puffy getting back. I feel like Puffy giving back to publishing is you know, I don't know, man. I feel like Puffy giving back to publishing would be more significant if he went backwards in time and all the money that he made from them songs, he divided it up. Like to where they could, you know, get what those songs made back in the day, kind of like, cause right now, some of them songs ain't really generating bread like that. You know what I'm saying? I think maybe Mace might be able to eat kind of good. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Total a little bit. You know, maybe, but people really ain't. Faith might eat a little bit, maybe. I don't know. I don't see them songs getting licensed in movies and shit. Like, them ain't no. The only everlasting song out of that Puffy catalog is probably a couple of them Mace songs. Some of that Biggie shit, some of that stuff from Puffy first album. Maybe a couple Faith songs. But, you know, I don't know. I feel like it's a play. Yeah, Benjamins did numbers. Yeah, Benjamins, that's one of them. So who eating off Benjamin? Except for Mace, Kim, one of the Locks. I mean, you know, it sound good. You know, it's better than nothing. You know, I feel like it's a good political move. I was thinking about that when I was watching, when I saw that he was performing at Dre's in Vegas. I was like, damn, Diddy reaping the benefits of giving niggas they publishing. He outside. It's gonna be up at his show. His show gonna be up. You feel me? His show is gonna be up. I was like, damn. I kind of wanted to see how it was gonna be up in there. You know, I started to just be like, fuck it, let me go up there and see what that shit look like. But then I was like, shit, I'd be tired of the motherfucker. Jada Kiss eating off of that. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it's a good move for them. I feel like they eating off of that, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, them songs made more money back in the day. I don't know. It depends on if it's retroactive. Is he giving Black Rob his Black Rob kids as they getting, I don't know. Shout out to Puffy, man. Shout out to Puffy for that. And shout out to Sexy Red doing songs with everybody, man. Sexy Red doing songs with everybody. Let me see. Oh, and shout out to the Memphis niggas, man. Bill Blast, Missy got points on Benjamin. A lot of producers on that guy. Oh yeah. Shout out Bill Blast for that info. Yeah, you know. Hey man, we gotta acknowledge the move though, man. We gotta acknowledge the move. We gotta acknowledge the move Diddy did though. You know what I'm saying? You know, he didn't have to do nothing. You know, he didn't have to do nothing. I want to say shout out to Memphis, man. I want to say shout out to the Memphis niggas, man. Memphis niggas is brazy, man. You know, I want to make an observation. The BossMack is going to make an observation, man. I want y'all niggas to feel me. The BossMack topsoil was born in Milwaukee, right? And then I quickly was moved to like Memphis from like maybe about 3 to 5 in Memphis. And then I moved back to Milwaukee for a couple years. And then I moved out to California and grew up in Bompton starting at 8 years old, right? Everywhere that I have lived, like all the places that I have lived in Memphis, Milwaukee, and Bompton, LA. It's been up with the with the real nigga activity at the highest level of niggas going wild in these places, man, is brazy. Memphis niggas, I never thought Memphis would be turned up like Memphis is, man. Shout out to Dr. Damian Satterland, my people's man in Houston. He got peoples in Memphis. Niggas say Glorilla and another bitch beat up a bitch after the concert, like at the concert, after she finished performing. Glorilla beat up a bitch. Then a nigga got shot in the concert. Nigga got shot inside the concert, man. See, a lot of people ain't really tapping into that. A nigga got shot inside the concert, man. What the fuck? Then a nigga, after he gets shot, he cannot wait to go online and let niggas know, don't pray for him, pray for his ops. That's that.
Get on those social media trolling. Like a nigga not to be out, man. Hey, man. The minute you hoe ass niggas I done took, like, no way I'll let a fuck boy take me out, nigga. I'm in pain like a motherfucker. Hey, but just a good though, man. Hey, tell them hoe ass blogs quit posting me, dog. Ain't no doubt. Hey, man. I'm a dog, man. This shit concrete, boy. Hey, man. This shit concrete, man. Yeah.
A nigga.
I'm a dog. I'm good, man. This shit concrete, man. For real. Stop posting me, man. Not wrong with me. I'm good. Hey, man. Don't get on those social media trolling. Like a nigga not to be out, man. Hey, man. The minute you hoe ass niggas I done took, like, no way I'll let.
It's like niggas can't wait to get shot. And niggas just like, okay, I survived. I woke up. Where the camera at? Where the phone at? Let me let my ops know that I'm good. Y'all didn't get me. Black Beach. We can't see BossMack. What you can't see? We can't see. Damn. So it ain't coming through. Wait a minute. We can't see. It's not coming through. What's not coming through? You can't see me or you can't see what I'm trying to show? You can't see the clip? It's acting like it is. It's doing it. It's acting like it's doing it. My bad if you can't see it. Oh, it's good now? Okay. Yeah, man, shout out to this nigga. And this nigga is one of Dolph people's, man. So they popped one of Dolph people's inside the concert. Memphis niggas, man. Memphis niggas and Milwaukee niggas is off the chain, man. Give me the 50 likes, y'all. Memphis niggas and Milwaukee niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, God damn. Memphis niggas and Milwaukee niggas. Let me see. Let me pull up this shit, man. This other clip, this nigga. I can't even find that one. Let me see.
Don't pray for me.
Oh, yeah.
But you can pray for me. Pray for the ops. 10 times hard, you hear me? Buddy.
The nigga said pray for
Like,
the ops.
Pray for the ops 10 times hard, you hear me? Straight up. For eat my breakfast, kick my feet up, go to sleep.
Pray for the ops.
Man, I'm free ball. I'm so mad right now. My judge so balled through right there. Don't pray for me.
He happy. See, he happy. He happy he got that.
Pray for the ops.
He happy he got that surgery scar. See.
Buddy.
See, he happy. He happy he got that surgery scar right there.
10 times hard, you hear me? Straight up. For eat my breakfast, kick my feet up, go to sleep. Man, I'm free ball. I'm so mad right now. My just so balled through right there.
If I was that nigga, I'd be like,
well, you can pray for me. Pray for the ops 10 times hard.
I'd be like, you know what?
Buddy. Light, man, I'm trying to tell you. Pray for the ops 10 times hard. You.
I'd be like, man,
Straight up.
I'm happy to be here, man. I'm happy I made it through. I'm happy I made it through. I'm happy to be here. God bless me. Hopefully I make it home. Thank you. Follow me on the gram. Get the likes up, dog. These niggas, man. All right, let me see. I gotta try to make it to this little concert down here in downtown Long Beach, man. Go check out the bro, Jay Worthy and them. Thank God once. He a demon. Demons don't thank God. Demons don't thank God. God bless y'all niggas though, man. I appreciate y'all motherfuckers, man. Oh man, I appreciate y'all motherfuckers. Keep the BossMack going. We gonna be back though for sure.